Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dan. I am an Amazon reseller. I've been doing this for 5.5 years. This will be my 6th Christmas, my 6th fourth quarter, and I get better at doing it every time. And in today's video, I'm kind of giving you a plethora. I'm giving you a couple different things. I go sourcing to my local Ollies, and I find some of that Neutrogena shampoo. I do pretty well there. I give you a little bit of pro tip with eBay. I talk about my eBay game. I don't have a great eBay game, but I think you have to have an eBay game if you're going to be in the Amazon business, because there's going to be some things that you have that you can't sell on Amazon. You thought you could, and then you couldn't, or you get a return, and it's still a decent item, but the package is a little messed up. Sell it on eBay. So I'm going to talk about my eBay game. We're going to do the sales report. So this video is going to be a compilation of a couple different things. I haven't been sourcing much. I've been busy, but not sourcing. As you can see, my shelves are getting empty. I'm trying to get a shipment out every week. Usually I would do a shipment every other week, but now I'm getting a shipment out every week. Audrey and I have been working, I think, maybe 4 or 5 weeks straight, getting a shipment out. And today I worked on this shelving unit, going through scanning and pulling out the items that need to get in. Tomorrow I'll work on this shelving, and then I've got some other shelving units I need to work on too. But that's where my energy is. That is kind of how I do fourth quarter. I go sourcing, but not like I do the other 9-10 months of the year. This is all about getting product out of the house. Now, a little bit about that. If you've watched some other YouTubes, they're talking about, the fourth quarter, there are some dates that you need to target as far as, November 1st. November 1st, you need to get your shipment out before November 1st in order to be in the Amazon warehouses for Thanksgiving. You need to get your shipment out before the December 1st in order to be in the Amazon warehouses so that for Christmas. And those are correct. But I have to tell you, I'm getting my stuff out, but I'm not concerning myself too much with those dates. And here's why. Christmas selling on Amazon goes way beyond December 25th. It did last year. And I've read articles, and it just makes sense that there's just so many individuals. And let me back up. Toys. I'm talking toys right now, and other Christmas-related items, but this is specifically toys. There are so many gift cards that are given out on Christmas Day that it has just extended the Christmas season. So last year, right around December 18th, I saw a big decline in sales. And then on December 25th, Christmas Day, sales picked up again. And they lasted into the middle of February. So I'm going to try and get as much out as I can, but I'm going to be sending stuff in all through December with the plan on selling it in January and February. So hope that's helpful. So now here is my brief shopping trip to my local Ollies. Well, today is Friday. I am heading into my local Ollies. They get their shipments in on Tuesdays. So by Friday, they have been able to unload the majority of their items. So we should be able to find some new stuff in there. So let's go see what we can find. Oh, there's something we can find. This is Mrs. Clem. Hi, Mrs. Clem.
Yes,
how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great, great.
Am I on your...
You are on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Fantastic.
How are you?
We'll catch up with you in a bit. Well, that was fun. That was Mary. I used to work with her and her husband Paul helped me build my house. So great couple. Well, we're in Ollie's. So here is the HBA island. Not seeing anything new. I scanned these the last time that I was in. And I think Nothing new here. Nope. Alright, on to the food section. We're in the food aisle, and we have this Betty Crocker pizza crust. It is being sold as a 12-pack. Rank's not bad. That is $35,000. And I will get it for... I just did this and I forgot. I'll get it for $960 is what my price will be. I'll get a 12-pack for $960. If I could sell it for $28, which is the going price, I'd make a few dollars. But here's the problem. All of the low prices are all Prime. And it expires in December. I'm concerned that I can't send this in as Prime because it's less than 120 days. So I would have to sell this FBM. And these individuals are going to sell first. So I'm going to pass on this just because I think the Prime price, there's a lot of competition with the Prime price that I can't be involved with. So I'm passing on this. We're in the detergent aisle. I always go down the detergent aisle. I have had some of my best items have come in the detergent aisle. Well, we've got this Tide right here. There's a number of different Tides. There's Gain. I'm gonna pick up a couple Gain. Rank's okay, but this one's pretty good. This is the Tide Free and Gentle, and it's selling for $44. I will get it for $19, roughly $17 will be my price that I get it for. So I will make over $10. Yeah, I'm making $12.75. There's 4 here. I'm definitely getting all 4 of those. And I'm going to take, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get 4 of these Gain. They were a comparable price, comparable profit. The rank wasn't as good, but it was still a decent rank. These other Tides, I'm leaving. Okay, we're moving on. Hey, I just wanted to cut in here real quick and talk about that Gain. If you're picking up the Gain, be careful. Well, just be aware. There are 2 Gains that I picked up. I didn't realize that till I got home. They are 99% identical. There is, I forget there's 2 different flavors, but the container is the same. The writing on the side's the same. There's just one. Just the flavor is different, and the rank is different too. I forget which one is which. Just be aware. One of them has a great rank. The other one's not horrible. It's not great. But you just want to make sure you're aware of that because you don't want to be sending the wrong one in. I almost did that. Audrey caught it. We almost sent, I think I have 8 of them. And I almost sent all 8 of them in as the same flavor. And that, they would have returned it, or maybe they wouldn't even have noticed, but maybe they would have. So just be aware of that. Okay, well, we're heading down the FBA aisle, and you know what we're looking for. We are looking for the Neutrogena shampoo. What do we got? We've got 5 cases, and we are getting them all. Oh, that was score. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I need another card. Oh, they have some of these. Also, I'm going to pass on this. Good, 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 good. Sweet. Anything else in this aisle that stands out? No, that's good enough. That's awesome. Oh, they have a lot of this cool spearmint, so we have a decent amount, so we're good. We're good there. All right, awesome. Let's go get that cart before they disappear. All right, well, we're still in the HBA aisle, and we have more Dr. Scholl's. We were able to pick up some Dr. Scholl's early in the spring. We did pretty well with those. And now we have this Dr. Scholl's Flats. And when we scan it, we've got a rank of 62,000, not bad. Only 6 sellers right now. When we click on our price, we will get that for $270. So we're making over $5 with each one of these. There are 23, I think I counted. So there's $100 profit right there. We're definitely taking all of those. We're going through the toy aisle, not finding anything yet. Well, actually, no, I did find one. This is something that I already have. Selling for, I think, 38. I forget exactly what it is, but I'm making a few dollars. We're gonna probably hold on to those till next Christmas. But we've got this leapfrog, and just trying to make sure you guys know that not everything is a great profit here at Ollie's. So this is selling for $24, and on Amazon it's selling for $19. So definitely not always profitable items. Just checked out, a little under $1,000 after my 10% coupon. That's my spend. And the Neutrogena shampoo, just that alone, I calculated it out, $960 profit with the current price. And now the price from when I bought it 3 days ago has already gone down $2. So tell you, I'm not sending them in. I'm just gonna wait, you know, not to be greedy or anything, but this item has proven that it will sell for higher. You're looking at the Keepa chart, it was close to $30 just a couple months ago. So that item will hold its value, no expiration. We're gonna hold off for a while. Might send a couple in, but I'm in no hurry. So this was a good trip. This was over 100% ROI. With the detergents that I got a couple toys that I already had. I just, you know, bought, there's a couple toys, you know, that one Frozen toy. I told myself whenever I pass them, I'm gonna buy 3 of them. And I have a good bit at home, but that's a great toy. There's another Frozen movie coming out. I can't go wrong with that. So this was a good hour and a half spent. Absolutely. So this was a good trip. Aside from seeing the Paul and Mary, who I used to work with, also got a few minutes to talk to Matt, the manager in here, and he was telling me that there's a lot of toys in the back. They need to make room. So I'll be coming back here probably on Monday or Tuesday just to run through the toy section and just see if they got any of that new stuff out. There are a couple toys that I was able to get in Maryland that I'm looking for. So that's it for today. Have a great weekend. In today's pro tip, I'm going to be talking about eBay. Now, my eBay game is not great. I've been selling on eBay before Amazon, but I've never put a tremendous amount of energy into selling on eBay. I'd say I've been selling on eBay for about 8 years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I list things real quick, and then I'll show you my back office of eBay and show you what my sales are. Again, I use eBay to get rid of things that I can't sell on Amazon. That's pretty much what I do with eBay. My returns that aren't in a saleable condition, eBay. Items that I purchase at Ollie's, or I used to go JCPenney a lot, that on face value look like good items. I can sell them, no IP complaints, and then I get them home and I send them in, and then Amazon tells me I can't sell them. That's happened a few times. They go to eBay. What else? Returns, stuff I can't sell. Some of my gambles. There are some items that I have listed right now that I thought they were going to be good. You know, there's a good Hasbro or a Mattel toy, and I figured that at some point someone's going to list it, and they just haven't. So they go over to eBay. Now, as far as listing things on Amazon, I have listed things on Amazon. I need to get back into that because I have a decent collection of toys that aren't for sale on Amazon, and I could, I think, be listing them on Amazon. So I'll be researching that, and I'll make a video about that. So what I'm going to be showing you is how I list on eBay. So let's take a walk over to the prep area. Before I list an item on eBay, let me just show you my eBay setup. So I have 4 shelving units in my basement. These first two shelving units, these are eBay. These two shelving units are merchant fulfilled, Amazon. So what I do is when I have an item listed, it goes up on the shelf. Everything right here is listed on eBay right now. Now, I spent probably about 7 or 8 hours over the weekend putting, I think maybe 45, 50 items on eBay that I had been collecting. And what I do is they collect in these bins. These 4 bins right here were filled with items that needed to go on eBay. And ideally, I should have, do it every week, spend an hour doing that, but I didn't. They built up, so I got them all done over the weekend. And then once they're up here, the shelving is alphabetical. Now, it's important, I think. So when I list them alphabetical, I go by the letter of the title. Make sure you're doing that, because if like Raya, you would think, okay, that's right. No, actually, it's listed as a Disney Raya the Last Dragon. So, this is the D section. So that's how I do this. So this is roughly A through L. And, well, there's a lot of L's, actually. And then I think L is over here, too, down through the S and T. Star Wars and so forth. So that is the way that I organize my eBay in the basement. Okay. Let's take a look at listing an item. So this is the item that we're going to be listing. I bought this, I think, in the spring. Star Wars, really, anything Star Wars, I'll grab up. And was figuring that, I think when I bought it at the time, it wasn't listed. It's listed now, but it requires approval. And yeah, I only got 3 of them. So I'm just going to list them on eBay, this BB-8. We're going to click on the eBay. We're going to open up the app. I like to list things using my phone. I just find it's a lot easier. And from here, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to click in the top right-hand corner, that little camera button, and I want to see what the going price for this item is. Now, there's a number of ways that you can do that. This is how I do it. So now I'm going to go to Filter, and I only want to see new ones because that's what I'm selling. And I'm also going to want to see them listed as, I'm going to sort them, and I want to see the lowest price. Because I obviously don't want to be the lowest price, and I don't want to be the highest price. So the lowest price is $10. And then we go up to 14 pretty quickly. There's some 20s, 15, 25, 26. Again, I'm in no hurry. So I am going to list this for $19.99. That is going to be my price. But I always put best offer also. So if somebody wants to offer me $15, I would take it. So from here, we're going to, well, if you hear the piano in the background, that's my son playing the piano. He sounds pretty good. So from here, we're going to find a title that we like. So this second one, Star Wars BB-8, talking plush 9-inch with that looks good. I like it. So this is the way I do it. I then click on that item. That's what someone else is selling. New with tags. And then I scroll down. And if you scroll down, you will come across sell one like this. So that title will now be incorporated into the item that I'm selling. So there's that title. All the other information is put in there. I'll scan through it and make sure that I agree with all of it, and it all looks pretty good. And then I will click on that plus sign for photos. We'll take some photos. That looks good. I'll take one from the back. I'll click that. And I usually just do front and back. If the sides, I guess I could do with a side one too. All right, from here, I'll just click done. takes a moment or two for my phone to convert these pictures. It took about 20 seconds for those 3 pictures to completely get uploaded there. And then I click on one at a time. And the first thing I do is on the bottom right, you see the trash can. Right next to that, I click on that button, and that will remove the background for me. So I do that to see if I like it. And that looks pretty good. I'm going to keep it. Sometimes it doesn't look good. Sometimes it loses some of the item in that process. So I'll do that with the next one. Continue. That looks pretty good. Done. And then that last picture, same thing. We're clicking on that little icon. Continue. Now, can you see how that got cut out a little bit? So I don't like that. So we're not going to use that one. Don't apply. So what we're going to have to do for this one instead is we're going to just kind of move some things around here a little bit. I wish there was a way to cut that out, but I don't think that there is. Let's see how that looks next to all the other ones. I think it will be fine. Okay, so we're going to use those 3 pictures. Click Done. Wherever you see an asterisk, you want to make sure you click on it. Here, it's just asking the condition, so I just have to click New. And I'm done with that page. Continue scrolling down. Here where it says Pricing, I'm going to click on that little pencil and edit that. I don't do auctions. I always do Buy It Now. And the Buy It Now, I said I'm going to do $19.99. That's done. I am going to accept offers. So I'm going to click Allow Offers. And my quantity, I have 3 of those. And I am done with that page. Click Done. And then the last thing that I need to do is the shipping. Because I have the buyer pay the shipping. So I'm going to pause this, and after I come back with some dimensions about this item. So now that I'm on this page, my package details, I click on that. Now let me back that up. If you look at the top, it says choose a policy. I have a policy that I've created of how I'm going to do shipping. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not going to go over that now, though. There's plenty of YouTubes that show how to do that. That's how I learned. So then I'm going to click on package details. Now, my item with the box that I'm going to be sending it in is 15.9 ounces. So that's pretty good because we're less than a pound. And when I box this up, I will actually shave some of the cardboard off. So I'll definitely be less than that. So I'm just going to put 15 ounces. That's what it will be. And the box is going to be in a 10 by 8 by 8. Again, I have the customer buy the shipping, so I want to make sure that this is accurate. And sometimes I'll even overestimate the weight of the package or the dimensions, because they're going to pay that up front, and I don't want to eat any of the shipping costs. I click Done, and that should be it. Everything should have a check mark next to it. We're looking good. List the item. And if I missed something, it will tell me. And there we go. That item is listed. Took me about 2 or 3 minutes to do that. And that is how I list an item on eBay. Well, that's how I list on eBay. Maybe not the most efficient way to do eBay. And if you are an established eBay person and you think that you've got some hints, please put them in the comment. I'd love to hear them. I'd love to make my eBay game better than what it is. Again, my sales aren't great with eBay. Christmas time, I tend to sell more, just like everything else. But throughout the year, not so much. So now I'm going to show you my sales in eBay. Well, I can't get my camera to work down here, so there's me and my family. Okay, so we are on the eBay homepage, and now my son is done playing the piano upstairs, and now we have the dogs wrestling upstairs. So we may be hearing some pretty vicious barking, but they're just playing. All right, So from here, I'll go to my eBay and I'll go to selling. And if we click on my sales right here, we can see for the last 90 days, almost $400. I'm not too familiar with this back office. So let's do this. So here's this year. So here's what I have sold on eBay year to date. $2,100. My cost, a little over 900, or not my cost, the fees that eBay is charging me. So I'm thinking probably about 500 or 600 is my profit here. 20-25% sounds about right with eBay. I am not trying to make a lot of money with eBay. I am just trying to get rid of things that I cannot sell on Amazon. That is what I do with eBay. So there's the recap with my sales on eBay. Well, I hope you found that eBay mini tutorial helpful. Again, there's a lot to eBay. I am definitely not an expert in eBay. I kind of just get through. I have actually purchased a course that helped me with some of the basics of eBay and just listing and making my listing better. Did it produce more sales? I don't think so. But so that's how I use eBay. I hope you found that helpful. So make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Big help. Thanks. And now let's take a look at a sales recap. Okay, for our sales report, I have normally used my Amazon app on my phone to do this, and for whatever reason, it is not allowing my audio to come through. I've tried it a number of different times, and I have been using my phone this way for years, and with the editing software, for whatever reason, that clip, it's not allowing me to use it. So I'm going to be using my web version. And before we do, let me just point out a headache that I'm dealing with. And I'm going to go down here to stranded inventory and strongly suggest that you check that every day, if not every other day, just to make sure that you don't have any stranded inventory that needs to be taken care of. So stranded inventory is just, it's inventory that for whatever reason is not listed as saleable. And for me, I often will go through my inventory, and if I am out of stock on something, I will close that listing. And then when I ship more in, it'll go to stranded inventory because it's closed. Now, today I don't have any of those items. I took care of all those yesterday. But I do have this item, this DreamWorks Dragon, that I have sold probably about 25 of these. All of a sudden, they're now asking me for qualification. So I have to ask permission to sell this, have to request approval. Now, this is the last one that I have. So I am not, when I request approval, it needs me to submit invoices for this item. And I'm not going to jump through those hoops. It's not worth the expense or the time. So all I want to do is create a removal order, and I'll bring it back home. I'll sell it on eBay. Sometimes when I just wait a while, it straightens itself out. But when I go to create that removal order, it is telling me that I have 0 units that I can remove. It's saying 1 not available for removal. So the unit that's here that they're not letting me sell, they're also telling me that I can't return it back to me. This is new. This is a new headache. I sent an email this morning to the help desk asking them what's going on. All I want to do is create a removal order. So I'll let you know what happens with that. But yeah, so that's what's going on there. So we're going to look at our sales report. And again, I normally don't look at my sales this way. So I'm going to be figuring some of this stuff out as we go. So this is my most recent paycheck. So as of right now, My payout is a little over 4,000. Oh, no, it's not. So my account as of right now has $3,700 is my paycheck. And now this, I think I have 4 more days to add to this. You can see that my sales so far for this paycheck are $6,400. There's my expenses is $2,400. For a proceed of $3,700 is where my paycheck is right now, and about half of that is profit. Okay, if we take a look at, let's see, if we go to transaction view, this will show you the items that I've sold, and I'm just going to go through a few of these. If we start up here with these maxi pads, you can see that there's my Amazon fees. There is my profit according to Amazon. This item cost me $2.70, so a little under $5 profit for this. The next item, the Irish Spring, I think we're $4.50, so it cost me $9. So a little about $5 there. This Aveeno stress relief, that item all was, I think, $3.70, $3.60, $3.99. So almost, $8, $9 on that. That is where we're at, and I hope you find that helpful. Well, that's your sales report. I hope you can see there's profit here. There's profit here, and I have to tell you, you've heard me say this before. I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it. The majority of those items that I just showed you, I bought and I held them for a while. Guys, I tell you, the days of flipping items on Amazon, I have a difficult time doing that. Honestly, I don't even try anymore. I don't even try to buy an item, get home real quick, box it up, ship it in, so before the price tanks. I don't even worry about it. It's not worth the hassle. I have some space. I've got a cushion of income, so I can buy, hold, wait, and then sell. That Neutrogena 3-pack, I bought those in February, March. I didn't sell any of them for 6 months. And now you see the price that they're going for. Gotta buy and hold. That's the game plan. Well, that concludes the video for today. I hope you found it helpful. If so, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you have a comment, if you have something you'd like me to show, something, or have a question, please make sure you post in the comments. I love answering the comments. And that'll about do it. Thanks. Have a great day.